Hey guys, it's Lita. I hope you're all amazing, and if you are not, I hope my video puts a smile on your beautiful faces and makes you laugh. I realize this video is a tad late. As I said in my last video, which I think I actually didn't really mention at the beginning of the video or even in the middle, was my update video. I said it at the end of the video because I thought I said it during the video and I didn't. God, that was a mouthful. So yes, this is a haul. These are things that I have added to my collection from November to December. I guess we can say the sort of start of January, but not really. And I've only added a few things I have, and some of them have been unexpected things I got, some are gifts, and I've had a massive clear out in my collection as well, things that I'm not going to rewatch again and I'm just going to sell them and everything I am. So, I mean, I didn't whittle down my collection too much. I'm only going to sell about 5 or 6 animes that I know I'm not going to watch again, and I know that I don't really love to have in my collection. Because let's be real, with me and collecting, the only thing I will blind buy, I've decided from now on, is rare anime, unknown. Without further ado, we're just going to get right into what's added to my collection. The first one I have to show you guys is an unexpected one. I just loved the name of it, honestly. Studio Sunrise is known for their Gundam and mecha type shows. And this is one I'd never heard of, and it's from the early 2000s. This is a 2001 series. And I found the collection on eBay. It was going for about $40 it was. I'd been watching it for a while and it finally went down to a decent price. So I got the whole collection of it, and this is a Gento Soma. This is definitely something rare because I've never heard of it. And the first thing I loved about it was the box. I haven't got a good box set like this in quite some time, since Final Fantasy Unlimited, which was like a year and a half ago. But yeah, I'll show you guys. There's the spine of it. Oh, just look at it. It's like a watercolor. Oh, I love it so much. And then this. That looks so cool. I have no idea what this thing is. I have no idea. So, Gento Soma, the only thing I knew about it when I looked it up before I was going to buy it was about a guy named Takuto, and he is experimented on, and he ends up losing his life and he's reborn as this dude named Ryo Soma, and it's all about revenge because Takuto, the original person, well, that's dead, he loses everything that's dear to him. I think he loses his girlfriend from what I read on the back of this. So this is a mecha sci-fi. I am very excited to eventually get around to watching this. I'm hoping to probably in the next week or so. I really want to watch something rare. I haven't watched anything rare, old, obscure for a little while. So yeah, that is our Gento Soma. This is definitely out of print thing, so I've seen a few going around on eBay, and I also did check on Amazon as well. So if you're interested in getting this yourself, then by all means you can. But yes, I'll definitely be doing a video on this. I plan to when I actually bought it, because it's rare, obscure anime. So that is our Gento Soma. The next thing I have to show you guys is one I'm very, very excited to, because this one I got in December. It was my first pre-order ever, and it was, you know, pre-order. I realize why a lot of people don't pre-order, because yeah, it is overly expensive. And then when it finally came out in Australia, it was only going for like about $35 for the Blu-ray, and I'm like, So what I pre-ordered was my favorite anime of 2017, if I have not mentioned it. Or if you've not heard, if I have not mentioned it, now you're gonna know what it is. It is the most visually beautiful animated movie I have seen in a long time, and a lot of people resemble to it, and that is A Silent Voice, the movie. And this is the Blu-ray DVD limited edition. I don't own a lot of Blu-ray or DVD limited edition things, So having this, oh god, I was so happy when I got it in the mail. And I will show you guys the inside, don't worry. I'm not going to do like a private unboxing video for it because I don't feel there is a need to with this. It's not like a massive collection. If I was going to do a unboxing video, it would be of something that had a lot of stuff in it. So with this you get a little art book, and I love the cover of it, and just inside is information about the characters. There's just one of the images, one of the visual images. It's like little sketch things, and then there's like little sketches. It's a very interesting little book to have in this. I really like it, and it doesn't matter to me if it's not hardcover. It's actually pretty decently put together, so this is something cool. I like having things like this. And then we have the main DVD case, which I was just, when I opened it, I was like, oh god, yes, this is so pretty. I like this one. Madman, you did great with this limited edition, let me just say. Oh, and I love the back one. It's pretty. And also in here are 4 art cards, and the discs aren't really too that interesting. So I'll show you these. Shoya and Shoko. Oh, you know, these are actually pretty good art cards. They're on some good stock card paper, like the good stuff. There's Shoko. Oh my god, this bit makes me cry. Oh, it will. And there's a little bridge that has significant meaning between Shoya and Shoko. And then this famous bit. Oh, poor Shoya. I loved it with the whole crossing of the faces, representing how Shoya feels isolated and everything. And that was something commonly, that is the limited edition Madman release for A Silent Voice. You know, overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I think in the moment when I wanted to as soon as I saw it was up for pre-order, I just, you know, forgot about money and just went and got it, as you usually do. If you have not seen this movie, go watch it. God, you'll find yourself relating to it in every possible sense when it comes to disability, bullying, especially for me, disability, and autism and that. This was just so relatable. 2 hours long, need a box of tissues. That's all you're gonna need, trust me. So the next thing I got was a unexpected buy. I just randomly love scrolling through eBay late at night, like 1 a.m. as you do. And this series, I had been wanting to get the other part of it on DVD for ages, but I always seem to never do that. I buy season 1s of stuff and then I never get the seasons 2. They just end up being put on the back burner. But this series I really love. It's based off a Otome game, and when I saw it was both on Blu-ray for the whole collection on Blu-ray for $40. It was like new, so I had to get it. And that is Hiro no Kakari, the Tamayori Princess Saga. And this is both on Blu-ray. This is season 1, and this is season 2. You have no, I'm so stoked to have this in my collection, especially having another Blu-ray. I don't have a lot of anime on Blu-ray because we know why, because Blu-ray here in Australia for anime is so ungodly expensive. So to have this is great. And the basic story of this, which I've got to remember the girls. Tamaki, she is known as the Tamayori Princess. Tamaki's simple stay at her grandmother's home has just turned into the revelation she is royalty. Known as the Tamayori Princess, Tamaki is entrusted with the sole role of ensuring that the sword, the Onokiri Maru, is kept sealed, lest the world is destroyed from its power. And then a secret group called Logos is after the sword, and she's supposed to protect the sword, and these are all her lovely, good-looking bodyguards, body boys. So that, I haven't seen this for a really long time. I'm glad to have this and definitely get around to rewatching it at some point. And the next thing that I have to show you guys is another Blu-ray set, and this is from a close friend here, someone I'm good friends with, which is Blade Ninja, and he got me this. So he got me this as a Christmas gift / birthday, and I thank you again. I really wanted this series. I've been dying to see this series. It's a romance. I haven't watched a good romance anime for a long while now. And this will definitely be the next one I watch, which is F, A Tale of Memories and Melodies. So I'm so happy to have this on Blu-ray. So I don't know much about these series. All I know is that both season 1 and season 2 are completely different. They're not continuing on from the story, the original story. Season 1 is just season 1 and season 2 both have completely different plots, different things going on. So there's the Blu-ray one. I'm not going to bother showing you the inside. I don't know. Oh, actually, the discs are actually quite nice in this one. And there's the second disc. I don't know. I only feel like showing the discs in DVDs or Blu-rays if they're pretty, which these are. These are actually quite nice. Okay. There's that one. And there's that one. Oh, that's a cute one. And I forgot that this one comes with some art cards as well, which I'll show you guys. Again, I have no idea who any of these are, but they're still cool. That's a cool one. I believe she's from season 1, and I have no idea what this one means. Still a cool picture. Oh, I like this one. I like that one. Go with the eye patch. She looks cool. And I think this is for all of the characters from both seasons. So this was a nice little thing that I didn't know was going to come in it with this set. But again, they're not on amazing stock card paper like the Silent Voice ones were. But yeah, I am excited to watch this. I'm definitely going to watch this. Definitely. At the end of this month. I promise you, Blade Ninja. I promise. Next thing that I have to show you guys now. This was a questionable buy. It's by a manga author that I really love. I've not read the manga or anything, but I had been keen to watch this series, and I got this. This is an import one. I bought this off Amazon. If there's any titles that aren't licensed here in Australia, I buy it off Amazon. I do any imported ones. So I recommend getting yourselves, guys, a region-free DVD player or Blu-ray player. This is actually one I've wanted for quite a long time. And yeah, after watching it, you know, I've got mixed feelings, but it's Sirius the Celestial Legend. So this is a 90s anime. The cover's not that exactly interesting. This is a very, very messed up series, let me just say right now. The dub is terrible. I don't regret buying it. I don't. I'm happy to have any 90s in my collection. Any 90s anime. And this is surrounded on a couple of characters. Mainly a girl named Aya and her twin brother Aki on their 16th birthday. They think they're going to their mansion, their granddad's mansion, to have a family get-together for their birthday. And no, their granddad wants to kill them because residing inside of Aya is a reincarnation of this celestial being. Based on Japanese folklore, that there was a man who stole a celestial angel's robe, and he forced her to marry him, and the celestial maiden has wanted revenge for the male who took her robe. And in Aya's family, the Mikage family, the Celestial Maiden always is reincarnating every single girl that is born into the family. So Aya is just part of this messed up cycle. And oh god, this series made me go, oh, and it made me laugh. It made me probably cry a little bit, but I watched this in the dub, and the dub is not that amazing. Neither is really the subbed version either, because I listened to it a bit in the subbed as well. In terms for like recommending it to you guys, I'm not sure. If you like train wrecks of shows and you like 90s shows, then I guess I could recommend it then. But in terms of being serious and recommending this to others, probably not. I see this as more as like a guilty pleasure. But regardless, it's still by Yu Watsuhei, which I love her work. I intend to fully read all of her mangas that she's brought out. So yeah, that is Sirius the Celestial Legend. So the next thing I have to show you guys was a present from a friend who is in Japan. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to watch this. I'm not positive, but I wanted to show it anyway because I've never owned a Japanese imported DVD. And that is on this series that I actually do want to check out, which is called Tokyo Ravens. So this is a Japanese import one, this is. I was not expecting my friend to send me this. This was part of a like sort of Christmas package it was. And there's the disc there. Actually, no, this is a Blu-ray. I don't know if I'm going to be able to play this. I don't know. I'm still obviously going to keep this. I'm going to have to look at what region Japan is in, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to watch this on what it's on, but I'm still going to keep it because it's still cool to have, honestly. The next thing I have to show you guys was a random sort of buy. It was about $25. This is an anime movie that I've not seen yet, and I've been waiting for a good time to just sit down and chill and watch it. And it's by the director of Wolf Children and Summer Wars, which is Marimo Hosoda, and that is The Boy and the Beast. And I have no idea what this is about, but I actually really love the cover of this. It just looks like how Silent Voice's cover was, and this is I don't remember. This is the special edition, I think this is, for DVD. There is obviously the feature, and then there's extras, which I assume I've got to look at what extras are on here. Oh yeah, there's the making of this. There's the interviews, TV spots, promotional videos, and trailers, which is really cool. And I'm really, really happy to have this. And all I know is that it's about a young orphan who ends up meeting this bear-looking thing and teaches him, I think, sword fighting or techniques. And yeah, it looks so enchanting. It really, really does. So I'm excited to watch this. I haven't watched anything by Marimo Hosoda for a long, long while. I think my favorite movie by him is Summer Wars. I really, really enjoy Summer Wars. I hope to get all of the rest of his anime movies, but I can't wait to sit down and watch this. On to the last couple of things now we are. The next thing that I got was another random buy, and it was about $25 for a Blu-ray, which I consider that pretty good for a complete series. It's not a long series, but it's about terrorism. And that is Terror in Resonance. This is the complete series. Again, I'm happy to have something on Blu-ray. And the discs aren't that interesting, and I realized that this is only 11 episodes long. I didn't realize that. So, I have no idea what this series is about. All I know is that I've heard good things about it. It's about terrorism. It's about these three characters, and I think there's like a love thing that goes on here, but it kind of reminds me of like sort of Eden of the East and Future Diary in a way. Yeah, I haven't watched of what genre this is, which is psycho. So I guess you could call it psychological, like thriller. I haven't watched anything like that of that genre for a very, very long time. So I'm gonna be glad when I eventually get around to sitting down and watching it. The last thing I have picked up, which I have been wanting this particular series for about over a year now. I'm so happy to have this. It's a romance series that I absolutely adore. And yeah, I'm just glad to have it on Blu-ray. I really wanted this on Blu-ray. I was not going to settle to have it on DVD, honestly. I wasn't. And that is the complete series of Snow White with the red hair. Of course, if anybody's heard about what Snow White with the red hair, Snow White with the red hair is about a herbalist named Shirayuki. In her kingdom, Prince of Tabaran, God, he wanted to make Shirayuki his concubine. Yeah, his concubine. And because of her unique red hair, she ends up fleeing from her own country, and she ends up meeting, which is our would-be prince over here, Zen. And she ends up going with him to his kingdom, I think Clarinines, I think that's how you say it. I think. Well, she ends up going to live in his kingdom, and she studies to be a royal herbalist. So it's about the relationship between these two beautiful main characters, and very, very fairy tale like. But I thought it was going to be very fairy tale, and she was going to be like a damsel in distress when I started watching it. But seriously, these two in combination, they are so strong-willed, strong-headed, and they just make such for a beautiful duo. They do. And they made this show enjoyable. And honestly, all of the characters in this series are really likable. All of them. And it's just such a joy to watch their relationship, Shirayuki and Zen, just grow. So I got season 1 from my sister for a present, and I've got season 2 for myself. I had to wait for it to go down in price, because literally a season of something, this alone on Blu-ray is actually supposed to be $65, where I ended up getting it for $50. So Blu-ray, you now know, is expensive in Australia, but yeah, I can't wait to relive this beautiful, beautiful series. And you can easily access getting this yourself from, Right Stuff, Funimation, all them sites. That is it, guys. That is it for my whole little haul for November through to December. I'm really happy with the things I've added to my collection, honestly, and I keep looking at my shelf recently, and I'm looking at the ones that I bought. Some were like a year ago, some are 2 years ago, and I still haven't watched them. So I'm like, I really need to just stop buying some of them and start watching some of them, but I just, I can't help it. So hopefully, regarding manga-wise, I said I wanted to cover manga a lot more. I will hopefully do a separate sort of manga haul, because there is some manga I have gotten over the last couple of months. It's really not a lot, less than 10. I'm gonna wait until around sort of February to do like a proper little haul on manga, because I do want to actually make an order for myself. Let me know down below if you've seen any of these shows, if you have any of these series yourself. Do you like any of them? Or you can tell me about the ones that I haven't seen, which is like Boy and the Beast or Gento Soma. If you've seen them, what did you think of them? That is all I've got for you guys, and as always, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to keep up with my anime antics, you can follow me on my blog at Kina Anime Corner. And you can follow me on Twitter at Kino Reviews, where I am all the time. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which hopefully there will be one for next week I have planned. So I'll see you then. Bye!